Are there aliens? This is a very interesting question that NASA and SpaceX both have been trying to understand, research, and understand for a long time. We haven't found life on any other planet, and we haven't seen any scientifically backed evidence of extraterrestrial life. But wait, these days there is news from both SpaceX and NASA that something has been found in space. The news is interesting, and if you want to know more about this, then stay tuned until the end of this video. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. This way you will never miss a single video from us. Now let's begin. Something is in the space. If we think about life on this planet, apart from the big things, elephants, whales, sequoias, and focus on the little things, we find microbial life almost everywhere on Earth that we look at. Our definition of a livable environment is constantly evolving. Beyond Earth, we are just beginning to see. NASA sent 5 rovers and 4 landers to the surface of Mars. In addition, the orbiter is equipped with an extraordinary camera to capture images of the entire surface of the red planet. But we've only explored a small part of Mars. And this is just one of the promising objects for the search for life in our solar system. There are icy moons in the outer solar system, such as Saturn's moon Enceladus and Jupiter's moon Europa, which appear to have habitable oceans beneath the surface. And that is what is in our solar system. As we discover more exoplanets around other stars, we learn more about how many different environments for life can exist. The desire to know our place in the universe is a basic human longing, and humans have pondered this question for thousands of years. Indeed, hundreds of years before the birth of Christ, Greek philosophers such as Anaximander and Epicurus speculated that the cosmos was filled with planets, many of which may have supported life. However, for a long time, we could not go beyond mere speculation, until we invented the telescope and developed a proper understanding of the scientific method. Humanity shaped both stages centuries ago, and now scientists are making great strides in the search for extraterrestrial life. Some, including the late physicist Stephen Hawking, have argued that it would be unwise to announce our presence to extraterrestrials whose nature and intentions are an enigma to us. After all, these creatures can loot our planet after taking our ping. But other researchers believe that any creature advanced enough to travel to Earth to enslave or eat us already knew we were here. Musk fears if they came to Earth. Elon Musk believes there must be a lot of aliens from other planets or none at all. To him, the thought of not having aliens and having lots of aliens was just as terrifying. The CEO of SpaceX explained this in an interview. According to Musk, what humans have on Earth is very rare if there are no extraterrestrials. He refers to the Fermi Paradox, named after the physicist and Nobel laureate Enrico Fermi. Where are the aliens? This is the question that the Fermi Paradox is trying to answer. According to the theory, aliens must have visited Earth before, as our solar system is still relatively young compared to the rest of the universe, 13.8 billion years versus 4.5 billion, and interstellar travel will be possible in sufficient time. The above statement was reportedly uttered by Fermi during a casual lunchtime conversation in 1950, and astrobiologists and other scientists have been baffled by its implications ever since. Elon Musk said in an interview that he had never seen solid evidence of extraterrestrials. On this occasion, he was asked what he thought about UFOs. He explained that they could be linked to a secret military program. Even if someone in the military caught such a UFO, they would not be notified, he added. If aliens visited Earth, people would have a real problem, Musk said. He explained why. If they managed to visit Earth, it would mean that they had much more advanced technology. If they had a spaceship that could get here from another star system, we don't have anything like that. We're desperate. We're just going to be like kids or something, Musk added. The world's richest man was then asked about the bizarre claim made by a former U.S. government advisor that former U.S. President Dwight Eisenhower had experienced at least 3 space encounters in 1954 at a remote New Mexico Air Force base. Waters also claimed there were many witnesses to the meeting. Recently, SpaceX billionaire American Elon Musk's Amos 17 satellite camera captured an unidentified flying object that approached the spacecraft and then disappeared. The strange object looked like a ball of light and appeared to move rapidly in front of Elon Musk's satellite camera, eventually turning left and disappearing. There are numerous videos and photos which are a mystery for everyone. Every day, SpaceX satellites capture these mysterious photos which give a hint of aliens. What do you think? Are there aliens in space? SpaceX Starlink, Elon Musk's company, puts batch after batch of Starlink satellites into orbit to build a high-speed global broadband internet network. The Falcon 9 rocket launch in the early hours of Sunday, March 14, 2021, launched another 60 Starlink satellites into orbit from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. That brings the total to about 1,000 Starlink satellites so far, with SpaceX planning to launch up to 12,000 by 2030 and possibly up to 40,000 in the longer term. Those in areas of the world that currently don't have high-speed internet access, about half of humanity, may be able to get online via Starlink, but there are concerns about space junk growing and its negative impact on critical astronomical observations. What hasn't been discussed so far is that with Starlink and its upcoming satellite mega constellation, Earth could start to get its first technosignature visible from space. A technosignature is evidence of the use of technology or industrial activity in another part of the universe. Their detection with large telescopes is a way of confirming the existence of advanced extraterrestrial civilizations or otherwise. NASA founds the same mystery. UFOs have always been a mystery to mankind. Sightings of these mostly saucer-shaped objects keep coming from all over the world, but we haven't been able to answer most questions about them or trace their source. NASA, independent American agency in charge of the civil space program, aerospace and space research, has now assembled a 16-member team to find answers to these decades-old questions. The 9-month course begins in October. Earlier this year, a senior U.S. defense official told lawmakers that an increasing number of unidentified flying objects had been reported in the skies in the past 20 years, during the first public hearings on UFOs in half a century. NASA has been capturing unidentified objects in space, but they are still left to solve this mystery about aliens. Various missions are being run. A special team of 16 members has been deployed by NASA to research this particular topic. We are close to aliens. Many NASA scientists believe that we are on the verge of discovering extraterrestrial life. That's because the agency plans to dramatically intensify the search for signs of extraterrestrial life over the next 10 years, in ancient Martian rocks, hidden oceans on Jupiter's and Saturn's moons, and the atmospheres of distant planets orbiting other stars. Ellen Stofan, the former NASA chief scientist, said in 2015 that she believed we would have some strong evidence of extraterrestrial life or aliens in the next decade and definitive evidence in the next 10 to 20 years. SpaceX has also started its mission in search of aliens. Its various satellites have been constantly giving an update on what's going on in space, and it would be very exciting to know about someone who lives on a planet other than Earth. The desire to know our place in the universe is a basic human longing, and humans have pondered this question for thousands of years. Indeed, hundreds of years before the birth of Christ, Greek philosophers such as Anaximander and Epicurus speculated that the cosmos was filled with planets, many of which may have supported life. However, for a long time, we could not go beyond mere speculation, until we invented the telescope and developed a proper understanding of the scientific method. Humanity shaped both stages centuries ago, and now scientists are making great strides in the search for extraterrestrial life. This is it for today's video. We hope that you liked it. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more such amazing content. Speaking of amazing content, here is another amazing video to watch. Simply click on the right to see it.